Special care must be taken whenever an oxygen sensor is serviced. Keep the sensor free from contaminants such as dirt, grease, and do not use any cleaning solvents on the sensor. Make sure the exhaust system and engine is cool to the touch whenever servicing an oxygen sensor. If the sensor is difficult to loosen when the exhaust system is cold, start the engine and run it for a minute or two, then shut it off. Be careful not to burn yourself in the next steps of replacing the sensor. Make sure the ignition key is in the off position. Disconnect the negative battery cable from the remote ground terminal. Then isolate the cable by securing the insulated part onto the stud, then screw on the nut. Pull up on the engine cover and remove it. If you're replacing the downstream sensor, raise the vehicle and support it on jack stands. Locate the oxygen sensor harness and unplug the electrical connector. The electrical connector for the downstream sensor may be accessed easier from the engine compartment. Unscrew the sensor from the exhaust pipe and remove the sensor. Install the downstream oxygen sensor, first by applying anise compound to the threads of the sensor to facilitate future removal. Screw in the sensor, then tighten it securely. Connect the electrical connector for the downstream sensor. Safely lower the vehicle. If you're replacing the upstream oxygen sensor, it can be accessed at the exhaust manifold from the engine compartment without raising the vehicle. Unplug the electrical connector for the upstream sensor. Unscrew and remove the upstream oxygen sensor from the exhaust manifold. Install the upstream oxygen sensor, first by applying anise compound to the threads of the sensor to facilitate future removal. Screw in the sensor, then tighten it securely. Connect the electrical connector to the upstream oxygen sensor. Connect the negative battery cable on the remote ground terminal. Install the engine cover and push down to secure it.